And amid the discontent in the US over the state of its economy, the issue of cost of living crisis has taken center stage apparently in these elections. Cost of living and housing affordability is pushing people to live on the streets. Amrit of DD India walked the streets of San Francisco to bring you this report on the state of homeless people in US.
Think San Francisco and this is what comes to your mind. The Bay of Pacific, the famed Golden Gate Bridge, nice weather with a lot of sunshine. Skyscrapers housing global tech giants like Google and Meta, the Silicon Valley. Now sample this. This too is San Francisco. It's downtown. Over 10,000 homeless people sleeping and living on the streets. The underbelly of the Century City. Life here is far from rosy.
I'm homeless because I've always been a person of the streets in terms of being like a universal broker, a facilitator of means and through the measure that has depth and true meaning of grace and form.
As both candidates dish out the blame on each other, the country's homeless crisis worsens. Cities and states unable to provide affordable housing, forcing their residents to end up on the street or in shelters.
I think it's a multifaceted issue in that there's certain homeless that have mental health issues, have issues with drugs, and it's a conundrum for San Francisco because we provide them housing, we provide them food stipends, but a lot of times they don't want to take that up.
As more elected officials throughout the country are running on promises to reduce homelessness, the problem is growing even as leaders try to solve it. Last year, the U.S. homeless population reached a high of more than 650,000, according to the Department of Housing and Urban Development's annual homelessness assessment report. Housing experts warn as rent increases and evictions will push more people into homelessness until cities build cheaper housing. Apart from the economic, the problem has a social aspect too.
The drug issue is a huge problem in terms of homelessness. A lot of times what happens is that they get addicted to the drug, and even though there might be services or a shelter that might be available for them, they don't want to come off the streets because they're so addicted to the drug. If you take them off the streets, they don't have that, they're not able to take it. And so it's a cycle where they're unable to get off the drug, they don't want to take the services or take any shelter because of that.
Out of the 10 most expensive counties in the United States, 5 are in San Francisco alone. Yet, the issue of chronic homelessness plagues the Century City. And it's not just San Francisco alone. You name it, New York, Chicago, Boston, Atlanta. Homelessness is very much a part of the urban landscape in the United States. Coupled with a rising cost of living, homelessness threatens to become a major issue in these elections. With cameraman Sanjay Jaina, this is Amrit Singh for DD India in San Francisco downtown.